It's time to talk about what, in my opinion, is the greatest album John Lennon released as a solo artist. Released in December of 1970 to massive critical acclaim, we have the wonderful Plastic Ono Band. This is not an easy album to get through, not because it's bad, because once again it's a great album, but it's also extremely emotional and personal. We all know that John Lennon's life was everything but easy. The man lost his dad, his mom, and at the time he was defending his wife from the entire planet. He also wanted to leave his Beatle persona behind. He wanted the world to see him for what he was and what he believed. And to do that, he created a track list that detailed his ideology and the way he saw the world, paying very little attention to the way his voice sounded. The intro is a perfect example of this. Mother has some of the most bone-chilling vocals ever, and the fact that this is such a personal song where he desperately calls out for his parents and gets no response makes it even worse. Some songs like Love and Hold On see John learning about the nature of love and his relationship with Yoko. In some others, like Working Class Hero, he criticizes the negative consequences of late-stage capitalism. But probably the most impactful moment in this album, and maybe in his entire discography, is when he accepts the reality of his life, as he rejects the restrictions of religion, his identity as a member of the Beatles, and embraces his role as no one else but John Lennon in the song God. It's a well-known story that this album was inspired by his primal scream therapy sessions, and even though some people don't like to hear it, Yoko played a really big part in it too. There's very few albums that manage to be so intimate without sacrificing enjoyability. John Lennon crafted one of the most precise explorations of the thought process of a troubled human being, and did so without no blueprints. And although I know it may not be everyone's cup of tea, you have to admit it takes nothing less than a genius to make such a thought-provoking album.